and welcome to episode 13 of Two Crafty Stitches. Today is September 27th, 2015. I am Sandy, also known as Knits and Bits.
And I'm Kelly, also known as Pearly Girl 75.
So today we're going to start off with our new items, and like the last few weeks, I don't have anything.
And I have a few things.
But I just saw on KnitPicks they're having a 20% off yarn sale.
Uh-huh.
So I think I might go and look to see if I can get all the yarn for my cowl for the lightning.
Oh, that's right, because the season starts very soon.
I know. I think it's October 5th.
That's like in a week.
I know. At least that's the first home game.
Ish.
I don't have the full schedule
memorized.
No.
No. Well, what's wrong with you?
Just the home games.
Just the home games. Okay.
Yeah.
So I received 2 packages this week in the mail. And the first one is my September 2015, yes, September 2015 Moon Rover Fiber Club, which I also, in my package, got my renewal notice, and I may have already renewed it. It's because I figure I've already gotten it 9 months out of the year. I might as well get it the last 3.
Yes.
So, anyway, here is the colorway. If
So,
you don't want to be spoiled,
yeah.
look away. Look away. Here it comes. It looks really red there,
I
doesn't
know.
it?
I was about to say.
But,
It's
well, it
really
is
red.
kind of red.
Well,
But yeah.
even the orangey looks
Yeah.
kind of red.
I don't know, whatever.
But yeah, it's pretty. I like it. And there's no, it's not like that brown color in there.
That's the second month with no brown color.
I know.
I know you can't have this one either.
Damn it. It has that gray color in it though.
It does. And then the other item that I got, I ordered a while ago, and when you order from, it's Nomadic Yarns, and it's like dyed to order or whatever, or ordered to, is that what it's called, dyed to order? When you order and it's not there, and they have to dye it. Wouldn't it be like, I don't know, whatever. That just, anyway. So I ordered
Custom dyeing.
whatever.
Yeah.
I ordered her yarn that is in the, and her little tag came off. The Rhinebeck Sweater Weather colorway. It's a self-striping, and it's very autumnal.
I was about to say.
Very autumnal.
Sweater weather.
Yes, well, and it's Rhinebeck, which is coming up very soon. Not that we ever get to go to Rhinebeck, but whatever. One day we will.
Yes.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyway,
We'll
it
just
is
have to plan it out.
462 yards, and it is a 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. And I do have another ball of her yarn that I haven't used yet also. Big surprise. And that one is in the Bob's Burgers Beef Squatch colorway. The one that looks like the hamburger striping.
Yeah, that one was relatively new too.
Well, since we started the podcast.
Yeah,
that
from the
look,
last,
and I got a Dum Dum Lollipop with it, and it's in my favorite Dum Dum Lollipop flavor, which is butterscotch. So,
What does the orange thing say?
that's a little thank you. Thanks so much for your order.
Oh,
Enjoy
cute.
and happy crafting. So, yes. So that came in the mail this week.
Sorry, I have this huge, knot of yarn. Yeah. So, works in progress.
Do you want to work on your knot of yarn, or?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's just gonna... So, I have... What I'm not working on here, which is kind of surprising, is my hitchhiker shawl. I'm up to 31 points again. And so...
It's almost like the incident never happened.
I know. It's just like I completely put it aside for weeks. But it is coming along. But because of the Harry Potter Knit and Crochet House Cup, I put this aside for a little bit since I started beforehand to get some projects done. And one of the things that I took on, I don't know which class it's going to go to, but it is my dog crate. What are you doing?
I don't know. Lucy's with us again, but
Yes.
she's all the way down on the floor, so you can't see her.
And I think she's trying to get my blanket. So,
Yeah.
or the crepe mat, which is in the red hearts. And
You
It
talked
kinda
about
like-
this last time.
yeah, it kind of blends
'Cause
in very well in
This is
the camera.
this is the one that last time Sandy pulled all the wrappers from the yarn out.
Yes.
She didn't have the project, but she had the yarn wrappers.
Well, because I had to, look and see what yarn I needed to buy. but it's a good 4 feet now.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's about 4 feet, and it's thick, and it's 4 things of yarn, and one of the
It's very stiff.
it is, but it's going to hopefully be folded over, so it can be very sturdy for him.
So it's just gonna be the lining on the bottom of the crate.
Just on the bottom.
Okay.
So when
It's not like he's gonna use it as a blanket.
no, he's not gonna, because he has his
wouldn't.
fur.
Because it wouldn't work that well. Because it would be you'd be here and it would just be
It would be a tent. No, it's for the bottom, so I wanted it a little bit more sturdy.
Yes.
Especially since hopefully he won't gnaw on it.
Right.
Which Lucy has approved of it. Now,
she's tried to eat the ends.
Yes.
That have not been woven in.
So
and
this
she's
is
licked it a bunch too.
She's getting her essence. she smells Klaus, who has already decided that he liked it and wanted to use it while I was still working on it. It was only about 2 feet long.
Yes.
Whatever. So I have about this much left in this color, and when I went to go buy another one, they didn't have it, and this is the closest one.
So you're going for an ombre effect,
Yes. It's
a little over halfway through the blanket. Or the mat, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, Lucy is leaving us now.
It will be good. It is for the dog. I think he'll forgive me.
Yeah.
So, seeing that he prefers greens.
He probably won't even know the difference because he's a dog and they don't see color too well.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So,
it won't have marinated as long in the stash as the rest of the yarn.
Yeah. But yeah, it's out of a black, a coffee brown, the blue that I'm almost at the end of is country blue, and then there's a light country blue, and then this one is just blue suede.
Blue suede.
Yes.
You can make some shoes out of that.
Stop reading my mind. Yes. So, that's all that I'm working on now.
Okay. Well, I will talk about what I've been working on, because I have been doing a little work this week. What? I know. This week, even though it's been 2 weeks since we recorded. Yes.
Wait, did you get your spinning done?
What spinning?
Your e-spinning.
No, I didn't touch that at all.
You said you were going to.
I didn't touch it out of spite. Anyway, so I have caught up on my Ray's Infinity Cowl up through last night's game, and I think there's only 7 games left. They're playing a game right now. It might be over by now. I don't know. We were leading when I came upstairs, so I don't know. But I think they only have 6 or 7 games left, and they're all home games, so we'll be in navy blue and white for the remainder of the season, because we're not going to playoffs. So it's mathematically impossible. So anyway, so it looks pretty much like it did last time, except it's had this much put on it. So
that's good.
Just about. And then it's gonna have another section like this, to end it, and then I'll just have to graft it together. So by the next time we record in 2 weeks, the season will be over, because I think the season's over next Sunday. I think it's October 4th, maybe, is their last game. The season will be over, so by next time we record, I will have it done and grafted together and be able to model it. So, and then we'll just have to wait around for our 3 days of cold weather, so I can wear it every day. Of those.
So you're gonna wear that, all your socks,
yes,
and your 10,000 shawls that you've made.
Well, I mean, there is a
all
possibility,
together.
though, Sandy, of me getting to go to New York for a weekend, and it might be cooler there, too. So I will take all of the hand knits with me. I'll take, 10 shawls. Every hat that I've ever made.
Yeah, your hats.
Fingerless gloves.
And they're it's only 70 degrees out. You're it's so cold.
But at night it's 60. Yes, and all of my scarves and cowls and infinity cowls and just everything. I might even bring some hand spun yarn just to drape around.
I want to see pictures of this.
And then if I do get to go, my friend who would go with me would probably not want to be seen with me on the streets of New York, let alone in the theater for Broadway shows. So
It could get really cold in the
she'd be
theater.
like, we need to buy tickets that are on opposite ends of the theater. And no, I'm not standing at the stage door with you to meet people. But anyway, yeah, so there's a possibility. I still have to talk to her about going to see it because I want to go see Spring Awakening, which is on Broadway now, with Deaf West Theater. So that would be awesome if I get to go because I have the stuff. Like I have the clothing, or at least the accessories to go over. Because by the time I pile on all those hand knits, I'll probably be like in a tank top and shorts.
You won't be able to see anything else. It won't matter.
I know. So anyway, I also have worked a tiny bit on this cowl. See, I could get this one done too, and it
I
could
know.
go. And this is wow, not even on our show. Oh, Chevron Infinity Scarf. I'm like, there's nothing else on there. Okay. Okay. So anyway, it's my Chevron Infinity Scarf out of some yarn that I've been working on off and on for a while. No, I do have like the tag. I'm sorry, I'm a little blonde today. No offense. But it's happened. The Quare fiber, which you would think that I would remember because I always mispronounce it or I don't know how to pronounce it and I still haven't looked up how to pronounce it. But anyway,
Oh.
So, and it's in the patchwork colorway. Yes. And it's very pretty and I like it. And then I also, look at me being productive this week. I know. I also, the past few evenings, have sat down and done a tiny bit more of spinning on my Turkish spindle hobbledehoy smooth sailing colorway fiber. Which probably doesn't look any different than the last time I showed it, whenever that was. But I swear I've done some work on it.
I didn't bring my spinning, but I did do work on it. And I took the first bit off of my spindle and put it on my. Mine just went blank.
Ball winder?
No. The other thing. The skein it.
Nitty knotty?
Nitty knotty. There we go. Wow. Wow.
See? It's
You're
contagious.
rubbing off on me. Yeah. So, I'm probably about like a fourth of the way done with that 4 ounce. It's taking forever.
Well, I actually spun, and I didn't bring it upstairs, but I tried out the mini spindle, which I like better than the nano. And I spun on that a little bit this week too. So, but I didn't bring it upstairs because it looks pretty much like this one, just with less on it and smaller. So, anyway, that's it for me for what I've been working on. And I'm gonna stop talking for a minute and hopefully to get some brain cells going. Like, I don't know.
And stop making me laugh so much so I don't turn any more red. So for finished objects, I finished a few hexie flats for my blanket, which I have not brought in, but let me just get off frame and dig in my box. So I, as part of the Harry Potter Knit and Crochet House Cup, because I can never remember the acronym for it, so I have to say it the entire time.
HPKACHC.
Oh, did you just add an A in there? There's
Knit,
no A.
Knit and crochet.
Yeah, there's no A.
Okay, then it should be called the Harry Potter Knit Crochet House Cup.
It might be. I don't know. Anyways, so for Quidditch, there was 2 paths that we can do, and it's I had Kelly try and figure out the clues because there were the riddles.
And it was on a Sunday, I think. Was it like 2 Sundays ago? It was after we recorded last time.
Yeah.
Because we didn't go out last Sunday. And apparently I'm brain dead on Sundays. Like, I don't work out on Sundays, and apparently my brain is like, I don't work out either.
And so the answer...
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's because I don't have any blood flowing to my brain because I'm not working out on Sundays. That's what I'm going with.
So I don't remember what the whole riddle was, but it was like, what runs but doesn't walk and some other stuff, and it ended up being a river. So that's Lucy. Apparently she agrees with the river.
She has come back to visit us to express her opinion.
So I went on to Knitpicks, and I went to the Riverside because I wanted to do that free pattern. It was
That you talked about last time.
yes,
Yes.
the Ripples dishcloth, and I completed it in some what was it? The sugar and cream, and
Sorry if you're listening to us on headphones.
yeah, she's a really loud bark.
Yes.
So
she's not even in the room right now.
no, she's not. So I don't remember what colorway this was, but it matches my pot holders, and I haven't tried it out yet. But
Okay.
it has a nice texture.
Yes.
Yep. So I would recommend it. It was
And it's free.
yeah, it was free. It only took like less than an evening to finish, and now I have a new dishcloth. And then I have the Hexie flats, and that's all that I finished.
And I have nothing finished. So.
Now,
Yes.
I have to figure out, I have a few months. One of my former coworkers is going to be a grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and she already has 2 grandkids with her one son, but her daughter is having her first, and they just found out it's a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to start working on baby socks and maybe like a baby sweater or 2.
Yes.
So
There's some really cute little boy baby sweaters that are out there.
yeah, there's like one, I think it's like the grandpa cardigan, which I
Okay.
really like.
Yeah. There's like
Um,
some little vests too. You can make a little sweater vest.
Good.
Sweater vests on babies are adorable. Sweater vests on men, not so much.
It depends on the guy.
It does.
So-
Look, here's Lucy. She's coming to visit us. And look, you can see more of her today.
Oh, hey.
I
Yes.
know.
She misses the blanket.
I know. She's like, you're not actively working on it right this second.
How am I going to eat it?
I know.
But yeah, so I am looking into different things to make for her,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really excited for her.
That's
They're
cool.
just,
Yeah.
and it seems like we have like 2 or 3 more people at my office that their spouses are having babies.
Oh. Must be
So-
something in the water. Be careful.
Well, it's their spouses. It's not in the office. It's
Oh, okay.
outside. So what we're watching and reading.
Yes. Well, I have finished The Cuckoo's Calling
What?
by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. And I started the next book, The Silkworm, because she has her 3rd book in the series coming out in October. So, so anyway, the next book, I actually didn't do a lot of reading on it this week. I didn't get a lot of reading time this week, and it's pretty good so far. I'm not that far into it, so anyway. And the other thing I'm reading, which I guess our library at school got some new books in, and so I was reading it in the library one day, which is why I wasn't reading my other book. I was reading the library copy of it, and then I went and I didn't check it out because I don't have my new ID done yet for this school year. And so I was like, oh, I'll just leave it here, and no one's going to take it. And I went to the library on Friday, and it was not there. So like, someone apparently borrowed it. So I actually, and I was enjoying it so much that I ordered my own copy on Amazon, because it wasn't that expensive, yeah. So anyway, and it's a cute book. It's a, oh, excuse me while I'm making a huge big mess and noise over here, but it's a young adult fiction book, because I read a lot of young adult fiction during the school year, because I work in a school. And it is, I think it was just published like this year too, so it's a really new book. It's still in hardcover, obviously, and it is called Boys Don't Knit in Public by T.S. Easton. And it says, meet Ben Fletcher, accidental criminal, liar, master of mohair. Like, I saw this, like, there was a cart, and it was sitting there, and I was like, that says knit on it. What? And I walked over, and I was in the middle of talking to one of my coworkers at the time in the library. We were sitting there, and I was like, hold on. And I walked over and took it, and I was like, look at this. So anyway, so I'm on, like, page 100, and everything, just from the one day reading it in the library.
So what's it about?
It's about this boy who, he's a teenager, and he gets in trouble, like, with the law or whatever, and so he gets probation and all that type of stuff, and as part of, and it's all British, it's all in England, and as part of his punishment, he has to go to the community center and take a class, and so the class he ends up picking is the knitting class, because he's in love with the teacher that he thinks is teaching it, but, anyway, so, so he starts and he finds out that he can knit and everything, and then he has to hide his knitting from like his father. Oh, he's 17. Okay, he has to hide his from his father and like all these other people in his life because they think that
they don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand.
Knitting.
It's going to cause him some angst and anguish, I think, as I get along further in the book. So anyway, but it was really good. So I went ahead and picked up a copy of it. So I'll let you know when I'm done with it, which will probably be this week. So.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, for reading wise, that's what I've been reading. And then for watching, new Doctor Who is on, but we can only talk about episode 1 because Sandy hasn't watched episode 2. It was just on last night.
Yeah, it was on last night.
So and we watched did you watch the prequel to episode 1, the 12-minute prequel, or it was just it was like 5 minutes?
No.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
That was on like Friday night or something last Friday night, and then it like
it wasn't on like on demand. So.
Oh, and then last night we sat down. John and I sat down and we watched the little prequel thing, and then we watched episode 1. And then as soon as we were done with episode 1, like we were 10 minutes into episode 2, and we were recording it, so we just backed it up and just was like, oh, we might as well just sit here and watch this so that we aren't further behind. So.
Did you get any of the Game of Thrones
stuff?
No,
because we watched Doctor Who last night. So, anyway, yeah, so that's about it for watching. I mean, I caught up on Project Runway today.
So I haven't got any further in any of my reading. I've been distracted with work. But I did watch the new Heroes.
John
Reborn.
watched that too. I did not.
Why not? It wasn't that bad.
I really enjoyed Heroes when it was first on TV. I enjoyed it the first, 2 or 3 seasons. I don't know how many seasons it was on. But the first couple of seasons, I really enjoyed it. And then, the last season, I totally, I forced myself to watch it. Because I didn't like it, the storylines or whatever. So, I was just like, I don't know if I really want to get back into this. So, I did not watch it. John watched it. I painted my nails in the kitchen. Or in the dining room.
So, I saw a website about, the new shows that were coming out, and they were, ones that you should watch, ones to give a chance, and ones that you should just stay away. And this one was, hey, give it a chance. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll give it a chance. Person I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I saw the little teaser trailer online that has dropped for Netflix's next Marvel series, Jessica Jones. So
I have not seen that.
Well, you also haven't seen Daredevil, so
no. It's not that, I'm still going through the whole timeline thing.
I know. I
That's still
haven't done that in a while
future.
either. I haven't been on any of that. Are you reading anything? Or I just totally scrolled past it, but I didn't see anything on there. Did I?
Well, I still have
it's the same
Killing
stuff.
Frost, but I haven't gotten any further because I was...
still about halfway through.
No, it's more.
Well, that's what it says in the notes. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm further than halfway through. I didn't change that. I'm
2/3.
Less than a fourth of the way finished.
Oh, so you're 3/4 through. Look at me doing some fraction math there for you.
At least.
I didn't start this episode off very good.
I know, that's where I'm like, is it 3/4? Let me just double check that. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
I can do some math.
Yep.
Sometimes.
I just have a dog on my lap.
Yes, you do.
She's getting used out of the crate blanket. Oh.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
She's breaking it in for Klaus.
Yes.
She's doing, what is it? QA. Work on it.
Yes. Making sure that there's no loose
Quality
ends.
control.
Yep. Yeah.
So.
She wants one next.
She has a bed in her crate. In both of her crates. Because she has a crate upstairs and one downstairs. And both of them have a bed that has a bolster around it and everything. So.
Well, it's not as nice as this. Because it's not made with love.
It was bought with love. Anyway, so is that it?
I think so.
Wow. We breezed right through today.
I know. It's because we had the show notes this time.
We had show notes last week, too.
Yeah, they were happy.
We've had show notes, for almost every episode.
There's a few that we didn't.
There's, one when we were we're sorry, we don't have show notes. We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Just-
oh, did you want to update a little bit on your injury that we talked about last time and how you went boxing
Oh
yesterday?
yeah, I went
There
boxing
we go.
yesterday.
Yay!
That's
What we should have mentioned too.
She's excited too.
I know. This is like, yay, boxing!
I can actually. Hey, there's a dog face. I can actually like.
She likes
walk
to lick
now.
people in the chin,
I know.
especially if you have a beard.
I do not have a beard.
I'm not saying that you have a beard, but like John, since he like grew out his playoff thing and is keeping it apparently his hockey season playoff thing, like all she does is go up to him and just like lick his whole face only where he has hair, like that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you have a beard, but I'm saying that she really likes to lick people's beards. Although I haven't seen her lick anyone else's beards, though, because I haven't seen her near anyone else with beards.
How many
And John's-
more times can you say beard?
And John's isn't even that long or anything, you know? It's like that scruffly looking stuff. So anyway,
It's okay. She's like kissing me everywhere.
so she likes to lick chins, maybe. Maybe that's what we should say.
In my hands.
Not
and-
just beards.
No, chins. Yes.
So you
Okay.
went boxing.
Yeah. Anyway, so I went boxing, and I can do things like walk and the normal stuff now, but
Yeah.
I can't do any of the jumping, running, or anything. Still high impact. But
Yeah.
I can go back to the gym.
Yes.
It's been 19 days, now 20 days. 19 days
Since the
yes.
injury.
Yes.
It's been 20 days since injury.
I know, and I've
Since
been
the
like
incident.
on edge since then.
Yes.
So, yep.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know what you're going to class-wise this week, too.
Yeah, I might try and it depends on my work schedule.
Right.
I'm gonna try and do the 6 a.m. on
Oh, well, I will
Thursday
not be
with-
there.
Spider. So
That's cool. I have to leave my house at like
okay, that's
6:10.
my eye, and I do not have any hair in my eye,
You have eyelashes.
but not in my eye.
Yeah, I have to leave my house at 6:10 to get to work before the traffic now, so there's no way I'd make a 6 o'clock class unless I like walked in, put my gloves on. Actually, not even that because like
Yeah.
I walked in,
10
did like
minutes warm up.
10. No, because I'd have to like shower too because I'd get sweaty probably even in 10 minutes. I'd walk in, I'd like warm up for like a second and then be like, okay, I gotta go shower and go to work.
And then Spider would give you heck.
Yeah, probably. So
Yep.
yeah, no sense even working on that or even thinking about it unless I have like a day off, which I don't for a while, and that's on a Monday. So anyway, well that's good that you're like I didn't see you yesterday at the gym. Like we didn't work out together yesterday at the gym. I'm like, it's so good that your leg's better.
And I'm like, okay. I went to the trainer. I'm like, I need to not jump. What can I do? It's like, we're not going to do much jumping. I'm like, no, I can't do any jumping. So,
Well, it's okay because I don't do a lot of the jumping either. So
Yeah.
and I don't have the excuse of having like a calf injury.
it's sympathy. Sympathy calf injury.
But I had that like before. Like I didn't jump before that anyway. So
Well,
anyway,
you knew I was going to hurt myself. We'll go with that.
it was like ESP or something.
Yes.
So, on that note,
Yep.
I think we've updated everyone and everything. We talked about all of our stuff. The dog is still testing out the blanket or the crate mat or whatever you want to call it.
She's like just chilling, laying down, giving me lots of kisses.
Lots of them.
Yes.
So, anyway, thank you for joining us this week, and you can find us on social media. We are on Twitter as Two Crafty Stitches. It's all one word, and the crafty is with a K. We're on Ravelry. We have a group that we always say we need to be more active in, and we're never more active in, but it's okay. I don't even think I posted last time that we had our new episode.
I don't think you did. Because I've been
But I
on
got-
there to be active on the Harry Potter group.
But I got show notes up,
I know.
okay,
Yay!
and I
I'm not
posted
complaining.
and I posted those on Twitter and everything as advertisement, and also on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, nice segue there. Yeah. You can find us on Instagram as Knits and Bits and PearlyGirl75, and we also have our blog where these show notes are, and that is twocraftystitches.wordpress.com. So, I think that's it. Is that everything I needed to mention? Yes.
Yep. Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.